9th English Solutions. Supplementary. Chapter 1. The Envious Neighbour. Warm-up. Discuss the following. Question 1. Ratna Tata, Azim Premji are a few rich people of India who spend a part of their wealth on charity. What influences them to share and care for others? Answer. Philanthropic attitude leads to service and caring for others. Sharing one's joys with others makes one's life really worth living. Question 2. Think of any undesirable quality that you would like to get rid of and discuss it with your friends. Answer. My anger is my greatest enemy. All my friends praise me that I have a helping tendency and a sharing heart. But they don't like me getting angry at times. When I get angry, I lose my self-control and create an unpleasant situation. I would like to get rid of this undesirable quality by keeping myself calm. When I get frustrated, I can count numbers from 1 to 20 slowly, so that my anger can subside during that time. Question 3. Do you like pets? Why? Answer. Yes, I like pets, especially dogs. I have a pet dog at home. I have named it as Caesar. It is a German Shepherd dog. Pet dogs are man's best friends. They are loyal, intelligent, devoted and affectionate towards us. They are known to improve our own physical and mental health. A. Identify the character or speaker of the following lines. Question 1. They gathered the treasure. Answer. The honest old couple. Question 2. The pine tree under which I am hurried to be cut down and made into a mortar. Answer. The dog to the good old man. Question 3. They dug and found nothing but a quantity of dirt and nasty offal. Answer. The envious neighbors. Question 4. He had not to wait long before he was called into the prince's palace and ordered to exhibit his power. Answer. The envious old man. Question 5. Bow, wow, wow. Answer. The dog. Chapter 2. The fun they had. Warm up. Here is an imaginary high school class depicted in a French postcard. Discuss what do you think have come true in the present century. With the advancement in technology, schools will also have to take a change in their style of teaching learning process. What we see in the picture reminds me of the language laboratory in school, which is used for enhancing English language as a skill. The given picture shows further advanced applications, like using technology for entire classroom learning for all subjects. The teacher plays the role of either an inspector or an instructor in the classroom. Whether it is really admirable or not, we may have to wait and see. Now, share your views about the changes that you and your classmate expect in your school and classroom in about 20 to 50 years. In about 20 to 50 years, there won't be any school. All children will be techno-savvy and learn things at their own pace. Credit system will be followed. Test or exam pressure will not be there because the students shall be taking the exam independently, as and when they like. Sports and games will be through playstations, co-curricular activities would be online. There is a possibility of mind reading. All telepatists would judge and evaluate the student's knowledge only through mind reading and not through the usual percentage method. Textual questions. A. Identify the character or speaker of the following lines. 1. She was given test after test in geography. Answer. Maji. 2. He was a round little man with a red face and a whole box of tools with dials and wires. Answer. County Inspector. 3. She had been hoping they would take the teacher away altogether. Answer. Maji. 4. They learned the same things, so they could help one another with the homework and talk about it. Answer. Students of the old school. 5. They had a special building and all the kids went there. Answer. Tommy. Answers. 1. Maji. 2. County Inspector. 3. Margie. 4. Students of the old school. 5. Tommy. B. Fill in the blanks with the clue given below to complete the paragraph. Tommy and Margie found something about the schools of the past. Tommy found a real book which has been printed on paper. The book was old and the pages were yellow and crinkly at present. The words were moving on a television screen. The television had over a million of books. He had found the old book in the attic of his house. While reading, Tommy found that it was about the old schools. Margie hated school because she was having problems with learning geography. The mechanical teacher was black and large with a screen. Margie hated the slot where she had to insert her homework or test papers. Margie did not understand how a person could be a teacher and how the students were taught the same thing. Then it was time for Margie and Tommy. Margie went to the schoolroom in her house where the mechanical teacher stood. She was thinking about the old school and how much fun the children had, learning and spending time together. Answers: 1. Schools. 2. Real book. 3. Yellow and crinkly. 4. Words. 5. Million of books. 6. Attic. 7. Geography. 8. Test papers. 9. Person. 10. Same thing. 11. Time. 12. House. 13. Learning and spending. D. Complete the following statements based on your reading. 1. The old book was found by Tommy. 2. Margie was surprised to see the old book because the words stood still, instead of moving. 3. The mechanical teacher was giving Margie test after test in geography. 4. Margie had to study always at the same time every day, because her mother said little girls learned later, if they learned at regular hours. 5. The geography sector in mechanical teacher was geared a little too quickly. Answers: 1. Tommy. 2. The words stood still, instead of moving. 3. Test after test in geography. 4. Learned later, if they learned at regular hours. 5. Geared a little too quickly. Think and write. A. On the basis of your reading and using your own ideas, answer the following in about 125 to 150 words each. Question 1. Describe Margie's mechanical teacher and her classroom in your own words. Answer: Tommy found the book on the 17th of May 2157. It was a very old book. The pages were yellow and crinkly, and it was awfully funny to read the words that stood still instead of moving the way they were supposed to, on a screen. The mechanical teacher had been giving her test after test in geography, and she had been doing worse and worse until her mother had shaken her head sorrowfully and sent for the county inspector. Question 2. Why did Margie hate her school? What was she thinking about at the end of the story? Answer: the part Margie hated most was the slot where she had to put homework and test papers. The geography sector was geared a little too quickly. She had been hoping that they would take the teacher away altogether. She was thinking about the old schools where the teacher told boys and girls things and gave them homework and asked them questions. The students had a special building and all the kids went there. All the kids learned the same thing. Question 3. What was strange about the book? Why did Margie find it strange? Answer: the pages of the book were yellow and crinkly. It was awfully funny to read words that stood still, unlike moving on a screen. When Margie turned back to the previous page, the page had the same words on it when she read it the first time. All these things were strange for Margie, as she used to read only telebooks through computer screen, without any knowledge of a real book.